Nak
Bro,
kata apa?
tahu dulu.
Ha? Tahun ni Badut.
Si
Linus Tech Tips. Badut.
Linus. Linus taktik. Taktik.
Aku nak kata apa lah. Tak tidur sial. Tak rasa macam nak mati je.
Ha?
Tak rasa nak mati je, tak tidur.
Aku tidur 2 kali tu.
Bro. Nice. Next sial. Rasa macam mami baik. Macam zombie.
Nanti malam aku tidur kau. Kau rasa kita mana?
Apa?
Rasa berapa jam?
Kami dia keluar.
Haa
5 jam kan.
5 jam kau target lah.
Ya. Alah kalau kita lepas friend tu pun kita pergi lepak je. Santai.
Ya, ada orang ketuk pintu.
Okay.
Let's roll.
Weh, dah start. Oh, that match.
Lah the match. Nak balik santai lah. Yang malu.
Ya, tengah ni.
Siap lah aiming aku. Aiming baru bangun pagi.
Yes, ya. Aku tak mati lagi. Nak tukar weapon susah tu.
Eh, what?
Aku bully orang dengan pistol. Oh, ni robot kan.
Itulah banyak bot dia dah naik.
Dead game. Nak macam mana? Nanti ada orang ngamuk siap.
Shush. Bot jauh siap ni. Tapi tu lah bot.
Aku tak tahu main game yang gini best boleh. Level tu.
Fuck aku whiff. Bodoh. Tambut pula tu.
Spray transfer aku.
The fuck?
Dah start ke apa? Oh, dah start eh?
Memang dah start lah.
Nah.
Aku mana kau?
Ada satu lah kat sana. Ada satu orang.
Kau? What the fuck? So kau spawn tempat sama ke? Eh, what?
Relax. Mana orang siap?
Tak tahu ni. Tapi tempat aku ni tak boleh habis.
Aku
Banyak
baru
orang
linggo tu
spawn.
3 saat pandai balik mampus.
Main off lah.
Kau bagus kalau adanya boleh auto fill, auto reload lepas skill.
Kudus ya game. Oh ni orang betul patut lah. Shush. Eh, what? The fuck? Kau bunuh aku. Kan
Oh tu kau lah.
Haa. The fuck? Oh, dia tersekat.
Mana orang baik? Sekejap operator. Sniper. AWP.
Oh. Au. Hey, what?
Siapa wave tu? Kau.
Bukan.
Ada orang wave operator shot. Aku tak gerak.
Aku. Bodoh. No need. Oh, ada budak baru. Bodoh.
Ice nama dia.
Nuhoni lagi bodoh aku.
Dah ramai orang masuk lah.
Sorry je.
Aku hold angle tu 3 saat siap. Je pandang belakang ada orang keluar.
Sendam kan. Bodoh lah. Kau buat tu tadi.
Mana? Aku saja mana belakang dia tiba keluar kau. Game ni dia macam tu. Kau apa tu? Dia orang lari sama tembak kan. Dulu straight siap. Kau faham aku dengan robot game ni? Kau nice siap.
Ya dah. Nice shot ni. Aku bagi aimbot.
I call that lucky
Oh
spot.
fuck bodoh Nuhoni. Nuhoni tak habis dia Nuhoni sel dia.
Siap tu. Kena tukar sense apa dia tu.
Bodoh.
Anis. Gila siap. Aku tak tahu kenapa tu. Aku macam easy shot kan. Aku macam apa? Easy shot kan. Jadi susah untuk aku. Tapi kalau hard shot kan, aku rasa macam senang.
Sedap sikit ni.
Compare nak compare.
Sedap siap main macam tu. Kalau kau tengok boleh apa kan, live aku sedap siap. Ya.
Ni makanan aku dah ada lah. Nice lah.
Apa makanan kau?
Sekejap aku letak tu sekejap. Sos.
Alright.
Hello, I'm back.
Yo, welcome back. Kau dah check live stream ke?
Haa.
check tengok. Aku tengok Shopee tau. Tiba-tiba muncul apa, iPhone. Ada promosi iPhone 13 Pro Max. Tak tahu berapa lepas jadi promosi. 5,139.
Apa?
Kalau original 5,299. So aku tengok macam tak ada function kan.
Tak boleh go berita.
Itu lah, boleh
Spec
beli
terus.
PC siap. Spek mantap dia kalau 5,000
Dah boleh dapat
PC.
ITX 30 lah.
Itulah tu. Aku tak tahu dia, tapi entahlah. Sampai beli pun 5,000 lebih ni aku tak tahu nak cakap apa.
Tengok lah, tiket Justin Bieber je apa.
Apa?
Mahal tu tiket lah. 1,500 untuk apa?
Bro,
Sik apa tak ingat.
what the fuck siap.
Kasi ada orang yang beli banyak tiket lepas nak resell balik tak boleh.
No refund lah.
Kalau diorang resell balik kan, orang yang beli tu kan tak dapat pergi tu konsert, diorang kena tendang keluar. Sebab yang tiket tu ada IC number dengan alamat kot, dengan bank kot, entah tak tahu. Kalau tak matching kan tak dapat masuk. So
Faham.
orang yang nak resell tu tak dapat.
Oh, ya. Bro, Cina pandai.
Pisau je. Kau tak teruk siap pisau dia ni, tak suka ke?
Pro dia budak sini. Kau aku je tak mamak ni.
Diorang pro.
Fuck off. Tak boleh siap guys. Uish. Medium pro dah tak lama dah.
Ya, kena budi. Tak pro ni. Tak ada lah, mana pro. Tak apa, ada orang pro. Budak awak shake crouch je kan. Aku terus aim dekat body dia kan. Dia crouch dia mampu.
Ya, city side.
Jarang tu awal-awal dapat city.
Jarang.
Let's go.
Pergi B.
，B 点有脚步，
Kami kami. Dia kata B eh.
Ah.
Throwing smoke.
One satu dah saya.
Bodoh. Too low.
妈的没怎么打过
哎，
长期
要是，我走得快一点，没发现没有人了，我以为还有人。
These fellas are gonna regret waking up this morning.
Let's move.
Smoke out. Incendiary.
One mid. tu, mid tu. Dah catwalk dah.
小黑屋，我操，没注意到小黑屋。Black Horse
Lah bodoh je.
都有啊。
Tak tahu enemy kat sana. Sudah jauh cakap. Orang Cina tak diam memang kunyit sial. Fuck.
Laying down smoke.
One mid.
Throwing flashback.
Three.
Two people low. Mantap adik. Sebab aku bunuh orang tu, orang tu dulu. Lagi seorang kat bawah ke belum?
No.
Two people in it. Lembab sial mamat ni. Flame cepat escape. Dia dah belah kot.
Skin mahal.
Tapi otak lembab tadi. Lah, bunyi tak dekat sana. Bunyi kat A gila. Sound A
Kan
bro.
bengap siap.
The
Susah.
fuck? Patut lah dia apa.
Aku tahu enemy bekak kenapa tak ada belakang. Tapi
Weh, orang Cina memang tak pakai earphone ni sial. Memang tak ada duit nak beli earphone ni.
murah.
Defusing the bomb.
Lah, tak sempat. No time je.
10 saat kot.
Tak tahu lah, betul mati.
来的好家伙啊！
Let's go.
对面从中路抽了，
对什么
我发现。
Kau mute doang lah.
Tak ada lah.
Nak mute tau tapi tak apa lah.
Tak ada smoke.
Mid ni banyak tu kau main. No. Ada 3 at least mid.
Bodoh
Bodoh
sial.
ni.
Bodoh sial mamat tu tembak aku.
Kau kena tekankan serangan tu Kau bayangkan enemy yang depan mata dia ada satu kan. Tak bergerak langsung kan.
Ha.
You tembak teammate sendiri. Kau bagaimana?
Tak tahulah, bukan aku. Tak ada orang attack aku. Tak tahu lah, siapa yang kat jauh tu? Mamat tu kan, yang nama panjang
Yang pakai
kan.
negative Yang pakai negative. Yang warna hijau
Ninja.
Haa.
Betul lah dia attack teammate.
Dia
Kena
spam.
aku kena apa. Kena aku bodoh yang dia kata attack teammate tu aku.
Smoking.
Ada nak.
Okay, saya.
Smoke. Flashbang.
Lah. Orang hijau ni bait siap aku.
我们知道这个愿望的船。
By the way, aku tukar DPI. Aku tolongkan lagi. Rasa okey pula.
Low sensitivity kan
Let's
tu.
go, let's go.
Sensitivity game aku naikkan.
Throwing smoke.
Cakap atas aku. Betul. Bodoh lagi. Banyak lah ramai main.
Lah 76.
Kau tengok si Mamat kuning buat apa.
Kanan dia. Lah
为什么呀？我操，那个副不好用
bukan
吗？
map siap doang. Bukan buta map ah. Macam main dengan budak iron siap.
Budak ayam pun lagi pro sial ni.
Ya tu budak iron lagi pro.
Budak ayam at least boleh dengar weh.
Laying down smoke.
Lah.
Throwing fire.
Ni asal. Ada lagi satu Peles.
Throwing smoke.
Cewang.
Yang ada kat aku tu pandang. Nice.
Let's go.
Move it. Move it.
Kau guna smoke kau?
Ah,
Smoke. Grenade.
Ada satu.
Decoy.
tengok Peles kan?
Throwing smoke.
Tengok atas. Meja ke bawah.
Throwing flashbang.
Dia connector juga.
Mate ada satu.
Throwing
Ada.
flashbang.
一点一个，
Lagi seorang.
Satu.
Kanan kau.
Ada satu mate.
Fuck, dia kat apa? Ada apa tau kat belakang connector kau nak.
Tak apa.
Deploying flashbang.
Kat mana babi?
Kanan aku sia. Aku kat kiri kau. Catwalk.
Okay.
Tak ada masa.
Oh no.
Wah, dah tukar ke lah? Awak tak push tadi kat enemy. Cheers lah, aku bukan veteran CSGO pun.
哎呦喂，
Aku lagi hoki dia diorang sia yang ada rank ni.
Let's go. Let's go.
Fuck lah. Cheers lah, dah ada rank macam ni.
Tu.
Smoke.
Ada satu naik atas tadi.
Betul. Dia kanan kau.
Yang clear. City satu.
Oh shit. Buat sakit je. Serius lah. Macam ni ke siap rank? Weh, dia orang ada title kot. Proper rank 6.
Dia bayar apa ni. Dia main macam budak yang tak bayar.
Ya, tapi kita yang tak bayar pun. Tak siap.
Take care of yourself.
Ya Allah.
Smoke down.
Lah bodoh lah sini.
Ada satu kat belakang.
Kau ya.
Ada Amir tadi. Member kita mati kat Amir. Dia push.
Lagi ya.
Dia kakek buat.
Apa? Lagi ya jam.
Ya.
Bro.
Kan dia nak push betul-betul. Rupanya tak jadi. Dia fake.
Oh fuck.
Apa weh?
Apa jadi?
Dia
City.
mana siap?
Siti.
Operator. Ya.
Sini side.
Oh, ada dua kat belakang.
Mati. Kau aku? Kena pedan. Ada orang kat connector. Lah,
Satu
pelan.
lagi. No.
Pelan.
Mati.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit.
Alah,
Kecil aku.
Gila, dah satu guru dulu.
GG lah. Kalau yang tu isi kan.
Sebab tak ada rank siap.
Match points yang bodoh ni.
Boleh menang. Kalau aku mati kita kalah. Kalau kau mati kita kalah. Tapi kalau dua mati kita menang.
Let's go.
Pergi eh.
Aku main mid je.
Tak tahu je kita nak pergi.
I'm throwing smoke.
Once ada satu kat stair tau. Dua.
Lah bodohnya. Sejak aku buat apa? Bodoh sehijau ni.
Dan ui, kena RNG siap aku.
Satu orang je. Bodoh.
Last mid. Ni jangan bom kat mid siap.
Bom at mid bro.
Ni nak lalu bawah tu. Macam bodoh kau tengok mampu je. Kalau enemy bijak, kalau enemy bongok,
Bon.
tak apa enemy bongok.
Kat atas bodoh.
Jadi
You're right bro. Catwalk.
Nah,
Babi lah. Enemy bodoh. Enemy bodoh.
sebab enemy main macam bangang.
Ah shit lah. Wait apa ni?
Lah, operator ke tu.
We will never stop. The future is ours.
Mid main window rasa.
Aku ni. Kau apa?
Out. Throwing it.
Tak.
Tak.
Bodoh. Apa timing dia?
Kiri kanan.
Tak tahu. Aku tak perasan tadi. Oh,
Nah, aku ni mati.
window. Window. Baik. Tu, shit. Bapak laju.
Aku crouch lah. Matilah.
Mampus.
Main triggers.
Eh?
Main triggers jom.
Main apa? Main apa?
Lah, main triggers jom buat.
Apa tu?
Tak ya.
Apa benda tu? Tak tahu pun.
Kan kita kalah 93 kan. Ingatkan ada lagi round. Aku lupa lah. Shot
Tak ada.
macam.
Nak main game apa lagi? Malu ke?
Malu lah.
Tak tahu tu. Bukan rasa nak malu tapi rasa malas juga. Rasa malas juga nak malu. Tak ada game lain ke?
Sekejap. Left 4 Dead tak ada lah.
Bukan. Tapi tu lah aku nak main yang
Oh,
relaxing
boxing.
sikit je nak. So itu lah tak ada game relaxing macam ni. Sebab siapa?
Tapi apa yang Syok lah. Minecraft tak ada.
Minecraft okey tau.
Tak ada T launcher.
Ada je.
Boleh.
Tapi tu lah nak main server sendiri tapi lambat nak buka server.
Apa nak Valorant troll orang lah.
Alah malu.
Mumbai server.
Sekejap. Tak ada phone eh.
Ada dulu ya.
Kalau dia
Masih ada lagi ya.
ada. Aku download balik hari tu.
Kata ada nak main tu GTA.
Boleh ke?
Ya GTA.
Ya.
Sekejap nak delete mod tak. Aku download banyak sangat mod tu kat GTA.
GTA online kan?
Kalau GTA online kan, kau main mod kan, boleh kena ban.
Tengok kalau server tu kasi tak.
Sebenarnya aku tak delete GTA lagi. Sebab aku dah habis main kan. Dah habis story mode. Aku fikir macam, nak
Wah,
delete
bisa.
lagi lah.
Sorry, Abi pun sama kan habis ni. Aku tak understand tu. Aku tak minat pergi.
Boleh lah, best apa. Kau main GTA San Andreas dulu daripada tu, 5. Sekejap tengah on GTA. Data ah. Ya, apa jam siap aku? Aku 70 jam dah kat game ni. Tak
Oh
lama.
shit.
Valorant satu agent aku saja dah beratus jam lah. Ya, tahu lah.
Kemungkinan dah hampir 1000 kan. Kalau boleh. Ngantuk sih. Tak sure dia kalau kita boleh Times Square tak. Kalau tak boleh pergi tempat lain lah. Sebab Izzat tak ambil vaksin ni. Takut nanti ada orang halang.
Aku rasa memang tak boleh tu sebab COVID tak vaksin lagi kan si apa.
Izzat
Sebab nak masuk mall memang tak boleh. Diorang dah start apa? Heavy
serius lah.
apa? Orang yang belum 3 dos pun mana boleh lagi. Dah apa? Tak boleh masuk dah kan third dose. Kalau orang yang belum third dose.
Itu boleh lagi aku rasa.
Tak ingat.
Sebab aku lagi 3 dos. Boleh je pergi.
200.
Kalau mau macam tu.
Oh, aku
Gila
hampir
sih.
1000 hampir aku target bila 500,000 jam kan. 500 jam kan.
Boleh.
Aku kena immortal aku target.
Boleh.
Sebab aku baru 200 jam 190 jam lah.
Cepat lambat siap loading ni. Valorant pun saya dah tak boleh dah apa record pakai game capture. Mari. Oh, Rik. Rik. Nah, oi, pergi mana? Tak apa, Valorant pun tak boleh apa
Sekejap,
lah.
aku punya GTA bising gila tu.
Ah,
Tak ada.
Valorant kan. Kau dengar?
Saya loading.
Ya dah. Kan Valorant kan. Kan CSGO kan kalau kita nak record kena pakai display capture kan, tak ada game capture kan. Valorant pun dia jadi macam tu dah. Aku tak tahu lah kenapa. Tapi Valorant pun ditukar jadi apa display capture boleh. Valorant.
Ah.
Weh, asal lama sangat tu?
Ya dah, aku ni lama.
Ni kalau kau tak nak dengar music ni, kau tekan je Windows button. Terus hilang music.
Dia aku punya keluar, lepas tu dah tak keluar dah.
Ni aku nak cakap yang Valorant tu, dia kalau OBS pun kena pakai apa display capture dah, tak ada pakai game capture. Kau dengar tak? Oi.
Oh sebab apa? Aku tak tahu, semua game dah macam tu dah.
Ya. Tuan
Kecuali
play
CSGO.
kompetitif.
CSGO sama.
CSGO sama. Kompetitif banyak buat yang tu, aku tak tahu. Mungkin sebab aku rasa kau faham ke?
Sebab tu ke?
Sebab game capture kan, dia capture game tu je kan. Lepas tu kalau overlay semua tak apa kan, tak tengok kan. Macam software lain macam apa lah, macam software nak tunjuk FPS kat tepi tu kan, MSI ke apa kan, dia takkan tunjuk kalau game capture. So dia nak tengok lah kalau kan hacker apa kan.
Mostly hacker diorang guna game capture.
Sebab ada overlay semua. Bodoh lah, selama sangat aku tutup benda aku start balik.
Aku dah masuk lah.
Serius lah?
Dah lama dah tak tengok karakter aku.
Biasa aku lama sangat rasa. One friends online.
Nak buat apa lah kat GTA?
Tahu lah. Tengok mission ni. Aku mesti online babi.
Tu lah.
Aku mesti loading.
Buat mission tu lah yang
Nanti aku pilih aku nak pergi turun bawah dulu lah. Sebentar tunggu loading. Nak pergi makan jap.
ya benar je. I'm back. Siapa masuk? Wait.
Hey, what's happening with it, pimp? You know who it is. It's your boy LD. Hey, I know we ain't chopped it up in a minute, but I got a homie that needs something. And y'all just might make a perfect partnership. Let me read this thing. looking for a professional operative to co-manage private intelligence business catering to celebrities and high net worth individuals. If that sound like you, nigga, you need to get your name on the lease over at Dynasty 8 Executive. And my boy gonna holler at you. Peace.
Halo. Hello. Oi. Oi.
Oh, hello.
Ah. Dah finally dapat juga.
Aku share live stream kau sekejap tadi.
Tunggu ojek tadi. Dah mana kau?
Ha?
Mana kau?
Hello.
Tak, macam nak join kau aku lupa.
Sekejap aku buat lobby sekejap.
Nanti kau dah siap, aku bagi tahu kau pergi join game.
Nak buat lobby tu yang kita nak vote
Boleh kat kalau kau nak.
Wah, it's the best tu. Ya. Dapat.
Oh dah. Yep. Johnny.
Maizo.
Biasa. Mantap. Habis kau level 32 ke?
Ya. Main bayangan jin sebuah orang.
Lagi berapa jam dari?
Betul. Kau dah masuk dah?
Ha? Tengah loading.
Start,
Dah. Dia tulis loading.
Aku dah launch lah, kau masuk kan? Dapat yang okay lah. Kau takut aku lawan seorang lah.
Launching session. Lambat juga.
Jangan soal. Tu kau? Ada aku?
Nampak? Motor lah siap.
Sekejap
Weng, motor kau siap.
Mana?
Motor kau lah.
Wah.
Motor kita tak boleh eh?
Oh tak ingat 2 orang.
Tak boleh eh?
Ya.
Mana kereta kita sebab dia ada kereta ni.
Tu tu. Ya, game aku lag tak? Ya, aku refresh.
Ya.
Sekejap lah, tukar setting. Oh, okay. Jom.
Kerja eh. Bisa. Ya. Buat budak-budak ni benda ni. Tak ni aku.
Tak boleh.
Tembak apa kita ni. Tembak. Rek cepat rek.
Jauh. Double je. Dia bergerak lah kereta tu.
Gerak-gerak.
So, kau tahu lah kalau kan bagus kalau dia boleh bawa motor terbang.
Mak rempik, weng.
Weng tu. Kan bagus kan game ni ada ability apa? Kalau online ada ability. Macam single player ni ability.
Ability.
Nampak tak? Macam seorang ada memandang ability dia.
Shit. Dia gerak dia orang.
Dia gerak.
Lah. Tak tiba-tiba hilang.
Ni. Oh tu dah. Ni ada orang di sini. Oh ada orang tu. Tapi saya tak escape plan kita kena. Keluarkan kau je bazooka.
Ada bazooka. Mana ada bazooka tak ada.
Tak ada. Wah, aku lupa tak ada. Jom musnah dah.
Yo. Tak ada. Terus mati Wan. Yo, sabar ni. Aduh Wan. Benda
Benda
lagi
apa
ke?
suka?
Ada yang seorang tu. Oh dah mati lah. Ni apa warna kuning tu? Kuning sana eh?
Macam
Jom. Belakang ni. Ada sakit sial.
ada orang bicara kita yang tadi. Tu kan?
Okey, gerak. Aku dah fokus tu buat motor ni. Oh!
Dah tu. Boleh skip lah.
Ha?
Kau boleh lulus straight je kan?
Ha.
Gerak dulu. Macam bukan mission yang kita main hari tu. Rasa bukan
Bukan dari orang main
macam
lah.
senang je. Dah sampai.
Oh Allah! Aku mati lah.
Kau mati.
Tak bisa.
Macam ni saya akan mati.
Kena langgar gitu.
Dia kan hidup lagi kan?
Dia tak ada apa, tak ada nyawa lah. So macam mati lah. Dah settle.
Dah sampai.
Aduh, boleh lah aku jatuh.
Boring lah mission ni. Lah macam tu je ke?
Main mission lain.
Salah mission ke? Tapi banyak duit dapat 10,000.
Itu.
2,000 je RP. Buat banyak. Keluar main lainnya. ESC. Dispatch lah yang kita main.
Aku keluar.
Oh, kena keluar kan? Sama. Baru keluar. Ya, aku lupa lah loading screen game ni memang lama nak mampus.
Ya tu.
Kalau aku pakai SSD tak apa lah. Ni aku HDD lagi.
HDD lah kau. Sama je aku rasa. Sebab SSD pun lembab tu. Tahu game ni. Apa game aku crash? Dia kata free initialization. Buat bodoh ni game ni.
Stream kau.
Santai dulu.
Nak tak stream kat Twitch? Aku kata yang stream kat Twitch.
Kan bodoh je. Tak ada fikir. Fuck lah. Lagi nanti malam lah.
Malam nanti lah. Valorant. Sebab kat Twitch Valorant popular.
Famous.
Dia dapat yang keluar. Dapat lama siap.
Kau nak main GTA lagi?
Boleh yang satu game.
Okay.
Enggak mission yang tu tu.
Kau GTA sekali. Bodoh main game. Dia kalau online banyak problem dia aku tak tahu.
Ya, kalau single player okey lah.
High sempat pula kau high.
Nak main mission yang best tu. Kalau game ni mission best-best aku boleh beli banyak benda. Aku boleh je beli tapi macam kita dua je kan. Tapi macam ada.
Alah. Main
Jap,
mission
aku
best-best.
Yang mission apa? Yang Diamond High Store tak dapat lagi tu. Aku tak tahu macam mana.
Sama lah. Yang pasal dalam kasino tu kan.
Kasino tu.
Aku tak tahu
dah
macam nak
beli.
settle.
Berapa susah tu. Aku tak tahu. Aku macam setiap kali fikir macam mana aku nak clear ni. Tak boleh solo kan. Kena ada orang tak? Kena main dengan orang.
Ya kot. Bodoh.
Aku nak host bukan nak join orang. Betul kalau ramai-ramai main game ni.
Lah.
Macam zaman Naruto tu. Macam zaman Naruto. Macam Naruto main dengan tu Azim. Amir problem lah masa tak boleh start mission.
Itulah. Sekejap, aku tengah restart game. Tengok je live aku. Bosan bila sini.
Test.
Hello.
Tak sabar aku tunggu GTA 6 keluar.
GTA 6. 5 tahun aku rasa.
Lagi 20 tahun aku rasa.
Dah tengok live aku. Panas pula. Pukul 9.30 get ready lah. Mandi-mandi semua.
Ni last mission sebab nak makan je.
Get ready breakfast semua. Keluar. Aku nak pergi
Yang
kedai.
paling penting jangan lupa ni tau. Yang paling penting jangan lupa duit, handphone, IC.
Aku pergi ke bapak aku. Tak ada lah. Ya,
Jangan lupa boxer lebih, tanpa berak kan.
tak ada. Tapi aku cakap pampers lebih. buat duit lebih lah. Aku cut dari dia ambil cut. Ni
Kau rasa berapa spend? Kau rasa?
hampir 100 set. Kalau kita betul-betul budget lah, tak makan ke apa kan. Kalau makan mungkin lebih 100. Sebab nak bayar LRT lagi. Rasa kalau kita masuk Times Square tu kena bayar ke.
Berapa lah?
40 lebih tu. RM40.
Tapi kena tu kan, kena top up tu tu. I see, sebab tak boleh cash kan LRT semua.
LRT boleh cash RM1 lah. Tak apa ambil duit besar. Kalau agak-agak macam RM5 kan tu boleh lah kasi baki, dia boleh kasi baki sen. Tapi kalau macam RM50 seketai tu tak boleh lah. Aku ada RM1 tak apa lah. Nanti kalau korang tak ada RM1 aku boleh kasi pinjam.
Tapi yang nanti kita naik apa?
First LRT. Kalau sampai KL tu naik apa entah MRT lah.
Naik apa?
Entah MRT. Tak tahu apa RT aku tak faham.
Ya dah, aku mana naik benda semua ni.
Sudah.
LRT benar.
LRT benar.
Bandar Puteri tu.
Yang lebih-lebih kat KL tu aku tak tahu lah. Dia pandai-pandai Ami dengan Aizat tu.
Aku tanya kakak aku kata yang kita naik ni macam banyak benda. Dia apa yang macam kan kita gerak kan. Naik LRT, naik monorail.
Monorail.
Lepas tu semua tu kakak kata macam jauh tu. Dia
sebab apa?
kakak kata jalan LRT sampai Hang Tuah, lepas tu naik lagi satu tak tahu lah, train ke apa kan.
Aku tak boleh apa jam kau.
Dah boleh lah?
Aku jam kau.
Very nice.
Aku buat lagi.
Tak boleh.
Hey, what's happening with it?
Kalau tak boleh apa? Kalau Izzat tak boleh masuk, memang kita main CC je lah. Main komputer sana.
Kita main CC je. Rasa masuk tempat mall ke apa yang dia tak scan. Sebab aku tengok IOI ke apa yang dia scan tu. Tak ada lah. Ada je tempat yang guard tak jaga tau. So boleh je masuk. Yang setengah kedai lah. Kedai macam kedai baju kan tu. Ada guard-guard tu kan. Yang tu dia check. Tapi kalau IOI mall yang tu kan, pintu depan dia macam guard tak check sangat. Alah kalau guard check pun scan je lah, masa tunjuk lah sekejap kat sebelah.
Ya tu.
Bukan yang guard tu
just scan je.
Bukan yang guard tu
Kalau
nak
dia tak
tengok
tengok.
kau dah vaksin belum.
Kecuali kalau tu lah apa ni, City Mall. City Mall. Sana dia orang check tu.
Jadi
Diorang pergi ambil phone, diorang pegang phone, diorang pergi swipe.
serius lah. Nampaknya
Balik
IOI mall tak boleh lah.
dulu.
IOI City Mall tak boleh lah. Kalau tak boleh pergi Times
loading
Square, kita
tu.
boleh pergi apa, cinema. Loading ke?
Loading. Sebab apa, ideal. Tolong. Sakit hati siap aku dengan GTA.
Itu
Selalu macam ni siap.
lah aku tengok anime dekat TV apa. Dekat TV GTA.
Boleh kan. Macam mana diorang buat tu?
Dekat TV memang ada apa, ada cerita lah game.
Ada orang aku tak tahu macam mana. Dia tengok Valorant Champion kan. Kau tahu Champion Valorant? Dekat game GTA. Dekat wayang kot. Dia tengok kat wayang. Aku macam, macam mana siap?
Mungkin tu boleh kalau buat server.
Server sendiri lah rasa. Aku tengok kan. Gila lah. Ni apa lama sangat siap?
Dia start GTA tu.
Tak nak aku.
Sementara tu aku rembat kereta, nak pergi bawa kereta.
GTA nya logo ni buruk tu.
Fuck dah kenapa. Pusing FPS.
FPX.
FPS.
Oh. Yang mana
FPS
yang
aku.
Valorant team tu lah?
GTA. FPS aku turun.
Oh, kan kata pasal Valorant yang FPX team Europe tu.
Tak ada.
Kesian ni dorang menang tournament besar kan, tapi tak boleh keluar tu. Pergi LAN tournament sebab
Tak.
Rusia kan.
Tak kenal.
Kau tak dengar lah Valorant macam champion ke?
Tak.
Best apa?
Aku bukan viewer, aku player.
Aku tengok tu. Kau tengok macam mana orang pro main kan, macam gempak tu. Tapi bila kita buat tak dapat.
Saya tak rasa.
Kau tak tahu macam mana diorang aim tu. Aku tengok yang kali still tak faham.
Pasal saya face aku tiba turun gila babi. Apa aku buat aku pecah setting tadi.
Apa?
Tak ada lah. Pecah setting GTA tadi. Tiba jadi teruk FPS.
Ni dah aku tengah setting pun FPS sama satu.
Aku ada motion blur siap. Sekejap bila aku pakai motion blur. Mana motion blur ni?
Nampak lama saya loading. Nak 83 82 apa? Ni aku lempak, aku nampak warna dia aku lempang.
Apa?
Kalau aku jumpa siapa yang buat game ni aku lempang ni. Sini tu buat lama.
Tak tahu lah.
Finally dah. Dah lah aku tengah mandi dekat game ni.
Yang mandi ya.
Kan animation mandi kan. Kau ada tak?
Ada je kat rumah.
Okay.
Bawa kereta sama.
Okay dah. Dapat.
Set. Allah. Tangga. Okay, dapat. Aduh, ni tangga aku.
Duit aku kat gini banyak tu.
On the way.
Duit kau apa sekarang kat game ni?
Jom, tak check ni. Jauh kat ni. Duit aku 339,000 je.
Maksud
Boleh. Ya.
beli sama dia. Ada orang coy. Macam nak kick dia.
Alright, Ajum.
But here at the Mirror Park Tavern in Mirror Park, we know
Weh, ada orang.
and a proper stout.
Macam nak kick dia.
Congrats to still slipping Los Santos.
Tak boleh.
Raise a glass.
Wouldn't for somewhere back with G and I listening to Jay Orbison on Still Slipping Los Santos.
Oh, dia keluar. Tak.
Nice tak? Nice. Duit aku banyak tu kat game. 22 juta.
22
Kalau
juta.
transfer dekat duit bank betul-betul kan bas.
Tak ada. Ni yang susahnya dah. Dispatch ni.
Haa. Yang kita naik boat tu. Best
Tu
apa?
lah. Annoying saya.
Perlukan 3 orang nak habiskan mission ni.
Tak habis-habis pun.
Hello. Are you there? Tu kereta kau dah tak naik. Ayo laju.
Tak nak.
So yang kita start rumah Franklin kan? Gitu. Oh shit. Shush. Abang Billy je. Sambil backflip. Ni sambil orang nampak rentak je.
Bodoh tu lah aku terbabas. Tak sangka lah bukit tinggi. Kat sini.
Freak the shit out of me!
Ni laju.
Tak jauh je kau.
Ya aku terbabas ni.
Apa aku terbabas. Let's go. Game ni tak ada wheelie tu. Boleh lah tapi macam wheelie dia tak betul-betul wheelie. Macam GTA San Andreas ni wheelie. Yang tu best.
Buat lagi realistik kan yang ni. Yang ni lah mission kita start lama gila.
Kita pergi belah kiri kan, padahal dekat belah kanan.
Kejap, aduh tak nampak dah kau ni tu. Baru sampai.
Oh, dah.
Who cares?
Tak banyak. Oh. Bodoh.
Oh, macam ni.
Ni apa?
Semangat, semangat.
Tak balik. Macam ni.
Kau cedera tak? Tak.
Tak kena ke?
Tak kena eh?
Tak. Kau elak kau. Jangan ni.
Jom, sini. Ada boat kat tepi tu. Let's go.
Macam mana yang aku pun.
Space F. Jom, buat macam itu.
Ya, tarik lah balik. Kau tertembang aku tak
Let's
tahu
go,
lah.
let's go.
Tu ada enemy kat sana. Wah, apa dah betul balik bodoh.
Kenapa menyelam siap?
Dia ambil ke bodoh.
Siap.
Krik, krik.
Cuba. Okay.
Tak ada orang.
Cuba. Weh, serius lah.
Orang masuk sini lah.
Cepat-cepat je bunyi.
Tak ada.
Shoot.
Keluar dia, keluar.
Laju.
Keluar dia. Dia tahu dia macam nak buat
Sakit
macam
siap.
mana orang ini.
Orang nak mati siap.
Macam mana naik tu?
Space kot. Mana makanan?
Macam mana naik siap?
Naik tangga?
Dah aku mati pula.
Macam ni? Macam
Aku tak tahu macam mana nak apa, menyelam ke atas.
oh.
Bodoh siap.
Tekan shift lah. Kot.
Sure lah.
Haa.
Yang mati.
Dia makan lagi.
Biasa yang game ni panggil lah space. Ya, aku masuk
Aku
pula.
mati. Shit.
Terus fail weh.
Apa susah siap.
Aku dah lupa macam nak apa naik. Apa punya shift
Kena
bodoh.
shift S kot. Shift S ke shift W. Tak ingat.
Aku pergi architectural space dan dia pergi apa turun lagi. Bodoh sial.
Jadi start mission. Harap start dekat tu tu. Aku tak nak naik motor jauh-jauh. Okay, dia bagi naik kereta aku yang mahal pula apa lah. Tak ada. Nice lah. Start sini. Jangan buang dulu kita ni, nanti dia tak respawn balik.
Ya.
Misalnya macam motor aku
Dah,
tak
dah,
respawn.
Dah kita aku.
Kereta dah sedangkan dah.
Apa macam ni?
Oi, aku jatuh tu.
Apa macam ni siap?
Ya.
Macam jatuh siap.
Tekan S naik atas dia dengan shift. Ha. Nak panjat tekan shift F. Shift space. Gelam dia gitu.
Apa jadi?
Aduh dah lama saya tak main. Ini yang jadi. Naik buka. Jangan tembak orang tu lah. Kalau kau tembak nanti dia alert. Siapa lagi tembak tadi?
Aku rasa dia tak akan tembak lah.
Ya, jangan tembak dia. Sebab tadi ada orang tembak dia.
Siapa
Oh,
orang
dia
ni?
kena tembak.
Dia kena tembak juga. Terus dia. Terus dia.
Naik tangga, naik tangga. Naik tangga.
Ni susah pun
Okay.
dia. Okay. Ni belah bodoh Rick. Rick, belah bodoh. Gila gila.
Tak boleh. Aku tak boleh.
Mami aku look, Mami semua aku.
Aku budak dah. Jangan mati, jangan mati. Weh, aku lemas.
Meja nak makan ada bodoh lah. Aku lupa je nak makan gila.
Dekat M. Lah, mampus.
Mampus bodoh.
Aduh. Memang susah siap.
Main game lain bodoh. Main vision lain
Last,
dia,
last,
main
last.
lain.
Ni lah, last. Kalau habis ni aku terus makan. Kalau tak dapat habis ni aku rage quit tu. Terus makan ni. Nampak susah siap. Tak naik tangga lagi dah mati.
Susah bodoh.
Ada kereta kau? Sebab ada kereta kau. Weh, kau spawn dulu aku baru spawn.
Kalau yang klik pakai SSD. Kau pecah juga aku yang
Sabar, kita murah. Aku tunjuk kau macam mana nak diving yang betul. Alamak, terjatuh. Shit. Laju lah.
alamak. Kau pula bawa.
Aku bawa tak tahu. Aku tunjuk kau cara zombie yang betul.
Tembak juga lah. Jadi dah lag lah.
Lagu apa siap?
Gerak bodoh sakit sial. Aku dah low tu. Cik dah balik sial.
Yes, dapat naik. Tekan M dah makan. Lalu tekan inventory.
Aku dah mati. Aku dah mati bodoh ni.
Kau mati je?
Ya. Susah bodoh game ni. Bongok betul.
Siap, aku nak mati. Makan. Yang mati. Malah siap makan. Nak
Jangan mati
Mana
bodoh ni.
main
Aku
nak
aku
makan
dah
dah.
nak bunuh lagi orang. Aku.
susah siap. Aku makan ni dah off dulu lah.
Tutup bodoh ni. Oh bodoh game ni. Bodoh sial.
Aku off lah. Bapak susah.
Ya, okay.
Okay lah. Nanti apa-apa cakap.
Ah,
Kau dah hamstring lah?
tak. Aku tengah lepak-lepak je. Ya makan tu. Apa nanti apa 10.30 macam biasa.
Masa.
Apa WhatsApp. Right. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Hey, yo, what?
I
Sounds
barely
stupid,
watch
man.
any South Park anymore. But I
Dude!
watch mostly Family Guy.
No! Oh my god. Tyson, say what in the butt.
Say what?
In the butt. You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? Let's
Bro,
do
what
it in
the
the butt. Okay. That's from South Park. And you know my dad showed me that when I was like really young. Because he thought it was really fucking funny.
I like the
He showed me in like grade 4.
my parents don't let me watch Family Guy. Understandable.
Understand?
I'm so sleepy. Oi, baigi apa?
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sebelum ni saya dah kongsikan dengan anda 3 pantang larang bila guna laptop supaya laptop kita tu tak cepat rosak, dan video kali ni adalah kesinambungan dari video tersebut. Saya nak kongsikan dengan anda 3 lagi pantang larang yang mana saya dapat benda ni hasil dari pengalaman saya jadi technician dekat kedai komputer Mona Lisa. Tak lama, dalam 6 bulan sahaja. Jadi apa yang anda dengar dalam video kali ni kemungkinan besar tak ada dalam buku teks, tak ada dalam silibus, but dia adalah apa yang berlaku dalam dunia yang sebenar. Anda bersama saya Ashraf Jafri dalam channel YouTube Mona Lisa. Dekat channel YouTube Mona Lisa ni kami publish video hari-hari. That's why anda kena tekan butang subscribe dan juga button loceng yang ada dekat tepi dia. Jom! Alright, pantang larang yang pertama, jangan sesekali usik fail-fail yang ada dalam folder sistem 32. Untuk pengetahuan anda yang Windows yang kita guna tu, Windows 10 ke, Windows 11 ke, Windows ni dia adalah sebuah software yang mana software ni terbentuk hasil gabungan banyak-banyak file dan banyak-banyak file Windows ni dia duduk dalam folder sistem 32. So, kalau kita tak tahu apa-apa, kita pergi main dalam folder sistem 32, kita
Hold up, dude. Yeah. Who the fuck wants to fucking go to System 32? What the fuck are you going to do in there? But yeah, it's really rare that someone can actually suddenly delete some files in that system, that folder.
kita delete yang tu, kita tambah yang ni, possibility untuk laptop kita rosak tu tinggi. That's why
It's not just laptop, by the way. I don't know why he just put laptop. He should actually put laptop /
jangan
PC.
sesekali usik barang-barang yang ada dalam folder sistem 32.
Or just put
Abe
your
cerah
computer.
ni, kalau Abe tak cerita benda ni, orang tak tahu pun Abe sistem 32 tu duduk kat mana, file apa yang ada dekat sana.
Nah, man, it's in fucking local DC and it's literally in the fucking HDD. So, yeah.
Sekarang sebab Abe cerita, orang dah tahu kemungkinan adik saya pergi sana dia kacau sistem saya tinggi be. Allah Abe ni. Macam saya bagi tahu di awal video tadi, yang apa yang saya kongsikan dalam video kali ini adalah berdasarkan pengalaman saya sebagai technician dekat kedai komputer Mona Lisa selama 6 bulan. Percaya ataupun tak, dalam tempoh 6 bulan walaupun dalam satu jangka masa yang pendek ini, ramai je customer yang datang dekat kedai komputer Mona Lisa minta format balik dia punya Windows, dia punya laptop, disebabkan dia terdelete file yang ada dalam sistem 32 tu. Nampak tak dia punya game macam mana kan? So, atas dasar ni saya rasa adalah satu tanggungjawab kepada saya untuk kongsikan benda ni dengan anda semua. By that, bila anda dah tahu yang tak boleh usik file-file yang ada dalam sistem 32, janganlah usik kan? So, itu pantang larang yang pertama. Pantang larang yang kedua, yang mana banyak juga
Well, the only way to fix if you suddenly, deleted some of the files in System 32, the only way you can fix it is when something happens in System 32, some apps will crash and some Windows application won't work, and then when you try to restart it or shut it down and open it up again, the Windows will say that there's a problem and it can't run your Windows. It means that you can't open your PC or laptop, and the only thing that you can do is just to literally reinstall Windows, and that will make erase all of your data, all of your files that you save in that storage. It will just completely erase because you want to reinstall the fucking Windows. So yeah, it's actually really scary if you accidentally delete something in there.
Orang buat benda ni, dia masukkan laptop yang masih hidup ke dalam backpack dia. Okey, sebelum kita masukkan laptop ke dalam backpack ni, kita kena pastikan yang laptop kita totally mati. Jangan kita shock sendiri lepas guna je laptop ni, kita pun tekan shutdown, tak tengok pun laptop ni hidup ataupun mati, kita tutup dia punya lid dan kita pun masukkan ke dalam laptop. Esok tu buka laptop dah mati dah kong dah. Sebab apa? Sebab masa kita masukkan ke dalam laptop, ke dalam backpack tu, sebenarnya laptop kita masih lagi hidup. Kenapa dia hidup? Sebab kalau anda perasan, ada banyak ketika bila kita shutdown PC kita, sama ada laptop tu dia ada Windows update, itu yang pertama.
Yeah, sometimes I do realize that when I click on shutdown PC, there's no update or anything, but it says shutting down, and I just instantly close the fucking screen for the laptop. And then for some few minutes, I open the laptop back and I still see it shutting down. So it's like suddenly it's just paused. The shutting down is just paused for some reason, even though it's supposed to be just completely shut down when I close the display of the laptop. But yeah, that's kind of weird. Even though there's no update or anything, and if you waited almost an hour, and I open back my laptop, it's still showing shutting down, and I wait for a few seconds, and then it's completely shut down. So yeah, So make sure you just check when you want to shut down. Check if it's actually completely shut down. Wait until the display actually become black and like dark. And just check if it's completely shut down and there's no light or anything.
Sekat kita daripada pangkah dia. Dia akan tanya, tak nak save dulu ke bang? Tak nak save dulu ke dek? Jadi kalau kita tak tekan no dekat situ, dia akan terus kekal macam tu and kadang-kadang dia akan kembali kepada desktop lah. So bila dia beroperasi, bila laptop ni dia beroperasi, duduk pula dalam beg, dia keluarkan haba dan haba tu terperap dalam beg dan merosakkan komponen-komponen yang ada di dalam beg tu. Habis cerah, macam mana kalau saya set ke sleep? Habis cerah, saya buat dia tidur dulu, tekan sleep mode, lepas tu saya masukkan ke dalam beg. Okey ke tak habis cerah? Jawab dia, tak boleh juga. Tak boleh. Kita kena faham. Laptop ni laptop ni walaupun kita set dia ke dalam keadaan sleep mode, dia sebenarnya dia masih lagi beroperasi. Kita kena faham sleep mode ni dia bukan turn off kita punya laptop secara total. Masih ada elektrik yang mengalir. Bateri kita masih lagi bekalkan power kepada laptop kita supaya RAM tu dihidupkan. Kalau anda set kepada hibernate ataupun
These days, it seems like the big trend for gaming mice is to make them as light as possible. The idea being that the lighter the mouse is, the better chance you have at performing better because you're less fatigued and you're just faster at moving the mouse, I guess. And one of the ways that a lot of companies have approached making their mice lighter is by putting holes in them. Popular mice like the glorious Model O, Model O-, D, and D-, etc., Final Mouse, all kinds of other mice that have come out since then, they all have holes in them to achieve a lighter weight. And then Razer came along with the Razer Viper series, which managed to pull off ultralight mice without any holes, and they're probably some of the best light mice out there, and some of the best mice Razer has put out in a long time. These mice range anywhere from $50 to $150, or even more if you're looking to purchase a Final Mouse, which tend to just sell out and then be resold for a lot more than they're probably worth. And then comes along Red Dragon with their M808 Storm. That's right, I'm partnering with Red Dragon once again to bring you a review. This video is not sponsored.
Red Dragon is probably like the most famous brand for like budget gaming accessories, to be honest. Gaming setups and shit for keyboards or mouse and some accessories. The brand is pretty famous for like budget stuff for gaming.
They just provided this for review to tell you guys, in all fairness, what I think of this mouse. And boy, do I have some thoughts about this mouse. The Storm M808 does have a full spectrum of RGB colors available on the side strips and the scroll wheel that can also be programmed and customized via the software. It's equipped with a PixArt 3327 optical sensor, which I still don't know a whole lot about what makes a good sensor or not, but from what I've read in my research, it's not one of the best optical sensors from PixArt out there, but it's definitely not one of the worst. And as far as my experience with it, I will get to that in just a moment. It has 10 programmable buttons, 5 profiles that you can switch between and program via the software. This mouse retails for $39.99. As of filming this video, it's $36.99 on Amazon, so it's still at least $10 cheaper than the glorious Model O-, for example. As far as the sensor, there's no kind of like weird lift-off distance problems like I've had in the past with some other budget mice. For somebody like myself who's not a hardcore competitive gamer but does play first-person shooters with multiplayer like Overwatch, Warzone, and Destiny 2, I was able to use it and didn't really notice any problems or anything that might hinder you from using this mouse. Again, I'm no expert, I'm no professional when it comes to these things. I'm just experimenting with these different mice and keyboards that get sent to me, so I'm learning as I go. And as I've used and tested this thing for well over a month now, I've used it pretty regularly in my gaming and have not had really any issues. The DPI can go all the way up to 12,400, which is insane and completely unnecessary, at least in my opinion. You are most likely never going to use that high DPI, but that's gaming mice these days. High DPI is better. This is a right-handed ergonomic design mouse, sort of more similar shape to the Model D, if that's your comparison there. I don't personally prefer the shape. I've come to really enjoy ambidextrous shaped mice for my grip when it comes to aiming, but it's not terrible. It's probably more comfortable if it's your only mouse that you're going to use for web browsing and gaming, then it's probably a better shape. For an ergonomic mouse, the shape is alright. Nothing to write home about, nothing to really whine about either. If there is one thing on it I don't like, it is the sides. The sides are textured to give you a nice grip, which is nice. I just don't like that they chose a glossy plastic for the grippy sides. The RGB looks clean and clear and crisp and colorful and bright, and the customization in the software is perfectly adequate to do what you want it to do. Now, the thing about this mouse that has absolutely surprised and kind of blown me away is the cable. A lot of ultralight mice have what you would call, I guess, sort of a paracord sort of design. They have looser cables that are made so that they're not as tight and stiff as a lot of mice out there. If you're looking for a mouse with a stock cable that will be better than the Glorious mouse, this one's pretty impressive, and for at least $10 less than the Glorious mouse, I'd say if the cable is a big selling point for you, definitely check this one out. The clicks are fairly crispy. They're not heavy or stiff. They're not the crispiest clicks, but they are satisfactory, and the scroll wheel feels quality as well.
It's so bad. I actually want to try to buy, like, want to try out the HS AJ390 or AJ390R. But it's all because it's suddenly become pretty trending right now. Pretty famous because of these YouTube videos. So I can't wait for it to have stock in. But yeah.
Now I'm just going to be straight out and straightforward with you on this mouse. One of the big selling points is the honeycomb design, because like I said, the main reason a company would want to make a honeycomb design mouse is to reduce the weight as much as possible for those who want an ultralight mouse. Well, I'm sorry to say, this mouse, despite the honeycomb design, is really not ultralight. It's confusing because there is the honeycomb design. I can see into the mouse, I can see through the mouse through the holes, and it does reduce the weight at least a little bit, I imagine, but it still manages to weigh in at what I can only call a whopping 89 grams. That
89
may
grams.
not sound like a lot if you're not really familiar with the world.
Dude, a lightweight mouse, normal weight is like 70 plus. Never like 80
Ultralight
plus.
mice.
80 plus is like a fucking normal mouse.
And in the grand
Normal
spectrum
mouse.
of gaming mice, 89 grams is not bad. I mean, the Logitech G Pro Wireless is praised to this day for its 80-gram weight, but it's also a wireless mouse. To achieve wireless capabilities, it has to have more stuff inside the mouse, and so for it to still be only 80 grams with the wireless technology is what makes it so impressive, at least one of the things. So for this thing to be wired, have the holes and honeycomb design, and still be 9 grams more than that is confusing and just baffling to me. What's even weirder is you can see holes carved and etched into the mouse that aren't actual holes. The honeycombs are there, but you can see plastic through it. It's like they carved the shape of the honeycomb without going all the way through. Just do the whole thing. Just put the hole in there. The whole hole. Now that's not to say this is a bad mouse. This is actually a mouse that I'm quite impressed with, but I do want to just be very clear about the main selling point with the honeycomb design. It just sort of seems off, like it's just not correct. To put things into perspective, while this weighs 89 grams, mice like the Glorious Model O, O-, D, and D- all weigh between around 58 to 67 grams. That's around a 20 to 30 gram difference in the weight of these mice. The Cooler Master MM710 weighs 53 grams, so we're talking a 36 gram. The Cooler Master MM710 weighs...
Shut up, Shopee. MM710. Much. 100 plus. Holy shit. What the fuck is this? Second enhance? Okay. Just for the trigger. Holy shit, what the fuck is with the fucking color? Glossy, I don't know why people like glossy. Glossy looks not bad, but I also don't like it that much.
$53 grams, so we're talking a 36 gram difference between the two mice. Now that may not seem like a lot, and ultimately, realistically, it's not that big a difference. It's still a mouse. It's not like you're gonna feel like you're lifting a weight by holding this thing, but if you've ever held a lighter mouse like I have with my Model O-, you can feel the difference. Like when I first got my Model O- and I picked it up, I was like, wow, that is really light. If you look at r/mouse review on Reddit, you will see that there are people on there who will just go through all kinds of lengths and measures to reduce the weight of their mouse. There are people who take mice that are already fairly light and try to make them lighter by either removing components, removing shells, making holes in shells, 3D printing custom honeycomb shells. The Logitech G305 is a fairly light wireless mouse that people will actually go and buy a different kind of battery or buy a smaller battery with an adapter or even a piece of foil in there just to make it a few grams lighter. To some people, every gram makes a difference, and so for such a large difference, it's kind of drastic. Now again, this is not really a complaint. This is not really something that I really mind or care about. It's just something I want to make you aware of in case you are looking at this mouse as an option for an ultralight mouse. It's not like they're trying to be deceptive or anything. The weight is right there. It's one of the first things you'll see in the specs anywhere you can buy the mouse. It is still fairly light. It is still at least under 100 grams. And that's kind of all I have to say.
He's looking straight back. Yeah, I like him. Right. I actually want to buy a new CPU. Because why not? I feel like I really want to buy a CPU. A new CPU that I can fucking stream. Right. Oh, I've watched this one before.
The monitors, the settings, the hardware, all of that stuff, so you know what actually my streaming setup looks like.
Nope.
And then
Now I know why I don't watch this one. Man, this shit's fucking boring, dude. I don't know what CPU I want to buy, but I just waiting for my cash. Why Paul Rodriguez?
And Paul Rodriguez says he's experienced Will Smith's rage up close, and it's horrible. When he turned around, that smug, that look like that, I'd seen that look before. I feel like I got slapped every day with a verbal abuse.
Rodriguez worked with Will Smith on the 2001 movie Ali.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Will Smith packed on 35 pounds of muscle to play the boxing legend. His startling transformation earned him his first Oscar nomination.
Look how good I look.
Rodriguez says during filming, Smith became a real-life Jekyll and Hyde.
I'd be walking around and he'd hurl some insult. You know, I just kept it in. I went, what am I going to do?
Rodriguez was cast as Muhammad Ali's boxing ring physician, Dr. Ferdy Pacheco, a role he traveled all the way to Africa to perform for the Rumble in the Jungle scenes. Rodriguez says the real-life doctor showed up on the set, and that's when things turned nasty. The doctor allegedly ranted that his character didn't have a big enough role. Rodriguez says the doctor hurled racial slurs at Will Smith. After that, Rodriguez claims Will Smith took out his anger on him.
Will Smith says, you better be careful. You're far away from anyone who likes you. I go, where does that come from? I mean, what do you mean I'm far away? He goes, ain't no Mexicans here in Africa. I said, what?
Rodriguez even kept a diary of the traumatic experience.
The insults just continue. That look, that after he hit that look of impunity. And I'm saying to myself, it went from one of the happiest moments of my life to a horrible situation.
Rodriguez's scripted role was cut, and he was basically reduced to that of an extra.
I had lines. I didn't audition to be an extra here. It was humiliating.
Yeah, everyone's talking about this shit though.
Sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse. And it really felt like, oh, this is a really clear indication that we're not the cool club anymore.
Jim Carrey weighing in on Will Smith's Oscar controversy during a new interview.
You really.
Interview with Gayle King for CBS Mornings.
They asked Chris, do you want to file charges? And
What's
Chris
saying?
apparently said no, he did not.
He doesn't want the hassle. I'd have announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that video is going to be there forever. It's going to be ubiquitous.
Jim Carrey was on hand promoting his new movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but yeah, he made it clear how he felt about Will Smith's actions on Sunday night.
You do not have the right to walk up on stage and smack somebody in the face because they said words.
Since Sunday night, the Academy has launched a formal review into Smith's actions on stage, and Will has since issued a statement apologizing to Chris Rock, saying in part, quote, I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I was embarrassed and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. On Sunday, Extra spoke to many stars who also weighed in on Will's behavior.
You watched the show. I'm sure you saw the moment everyone is talking about between Chris and Will. Your thoughts?
I don't condone violence. I just don't see any reason for it. I do know that if you're going to have any comedian and the rest of the show, everyone was being ridiculed in some way.
Right.
The only difference was, I think if you're a celebrity and you're in there, you know that's going to happen.
Sure.
Maybe, this was his wife, so it was different.
Right.
You see, if you're not a celebrity, then maybe it won't happen. Then people will be having a different reaction. If you're not a celebrity. But since he's a celebrity and everyone's gonna have a fucking different reaction then. So yeah.
But I'm not sure you run up and punch someone in the face.
If you remember, Chris hosted the Oscars.
It was me and my employees. We don't give a shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
And brilliantly. I mean, I just remember it was just kind of like better than anyone. Yeah. And Chris is a genius comic that has been doing it for many, many decades. And the premise being that these indeed are jokes.
Do you think as a comedian, though, you should ever worry about needing to be censored?
You know, I think anytime, you know, Chris is one of those comics that he and Chappelle are the GOATs, and they're like the youngest, oldest comics in the world. They've been doing it since they were kids. And I think, you know, the contract you set up with the audience is that these are indeed jokes, and we have to embrace our freedom of speech.
You like Jaw on the floor? First of all, do you know like that
What is this?
joke that Chris did? I remember when that movie came out, and that was a way to insult a woman, her sexuality, her physique. It was a way to call a woman a homosexual, basically. And she's sitting right next to her. It was like that. I remember that in school. That they would do that to people. You know, it's kind of messed up.
Thank you for watching.
Yes. Jumped over there to Will Smith and Chris Rock Oscar slap. It's serious.
You were out and about last night. Looked like you had a really good time. Did you enjoy yourself? What was the highlight of last night? And tell me about your Instagram post.
I went to Guy O'Seri's house. He had an Oscar party that he normally throws after the Oscars, and there's so many celebrities there. I met so many people that I dreamed of meeting, and actors and actresses, and took pictures with people, and it was a fun night. It was a great night. I got a chance to just be a fan.
Like who? Who was Snoop a fan of?
I seen Katie Holmes. I seen Robert De Niro. I seen, you know what I'm saying? So it was people that I seen, and I was like, I seen them in movies before, and I was able to like actually tell them how much I appreciate their art and how great of actors and actresses they were, and to be able to take a picture with them. I mean, it's cool to be the fan sometimes instead of being the star.
Not agree with you more. Can I ask you about this? You did post about the incident that happened last night on your social media. Did you think it was staged when you posted that?
Sort of, kind of, but I never know. Still don't know.
Okay, let me ask you about the performances. Who stood out to you tonight with the performances?
The Native American girl. With that.
Is that the R&B song? Like the R&B one?
It was the one. What was it?
Oh, Chloe.
Hot.
Fucking nice, dude. Fucking love Snoop Dogg. Oh my god. Fucking legend. Just, you know that girl, that fucking girl from that stage before, oh, Chloe. Yeah. Hot. Holy shit, they are fucking love him. Building a base gaming rig. My 3-year-old. I thought he gonna build a base gaming rig for his 3-year-old, but no. I'm so fucking tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. Alright.